Hey, what's up shopkeepers, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be sharing with you guys about the black and white offspring keeping. Like most things in life, we actually try to categorize things between black and white. What is right and what is wrong. However, before we go into today's in-depth video, what transpired to this is because we actually had a Facebook post that is comparing a black ninja against a pure black line. So there were 24 replies, comments, and they were being chosen. So out of that, 50% likes the pure black line. And the other 50% chose either both or the black ninja extreme. So one of the things that we can actually see from here is that there is a transition from white PBL to black ninja. So in this video, we will share with you guys right now over here, you can actually see that this is a 4-band PBL. So which means that it will have the tendency or even an opportunity to actually move backwards or forward. Backwards meaning that it can actually go back to PBL, and forward, which is the black ninja. So over here you can actually see that there are some that actually look quite like a black ninja. From here we can see that it has started to move towards the black ninja version, which is right here, and it will take time for us to actually do selective breeding to get to where we want to be. Over here we can actually see the pure black line. This has been massively bred, and there are a lot of patterns and different kinds of patterns that we can see. There's some with Mozura, there's some with Hino, there's some with no entry. So there are plenty of differences among this group. However, what we have done is also through selective breeding, we actually pinpoint the ones that we actually want to use, and these are the ones that we actually want to use. And the reason for that is because we want to have the clean white shell and also the deep black in them. As we move towards the darker tone, so the black ninja actually starts with this, and then we start to selectively breed them to the extreme black. However, it takes a long time for those who have actually experienced that, trying to breed out the black ninja, the full black ones, to stability. And one of the reasons for doing so is that it's just more of a challenge, and of course to determine how well your skills are. And if you ask me if there is, I'm just going to pan this camera around, that if there's real black in stream, technically, for the black ninja, they are actually very deep blue. When during stress colors, you can actually see that they are actually very, very deep blue. And that's the reason why, in terms of coloration, the black ninja is actually a blue ninja. So over here, you can actually see that the black ninja extreme has been trying to, we have been trying to try to get there, in the sense that we want to have that black legs over here, like for example this piece over here. They get the black legs, and of course the entire body is black. So we can see there's still a lot of streams with the the white spots on the body or the back or somewhere. So it takes time to actually do that selective breeding. However, at this point of time, we are actually still not there yet. It will take probably another 2 to 3 years to actually kind of like stabilize it. The reason is because for selective breeding to really happen, we wanted to actually be very sure that the male and the female of the black ninja, the two that we are going to select to actually breed out, will only throw out black babies, and that is going to be very difficult. And the reason is because in the stream world, there is quite a lot of variation. There could be some permutations or some variation that actually throw out the recessive genes. So what we want to actually do is that we want to try to actually get both the dominant and the recessive genes to be black, or so-called blue, and then be able to actually churn out the having that baby, the bred out with the babies that is all totally black. However, as you can see over here, you can see this one maybe not so clear, it has this purplish tone, which means that there could be some recessive genes from a phenome. No, because right now we can only see the phenomes, which means the appearance of this one having that slight purplish, which means that it could have a little bit of a recessive red in there. So coming back to the main topic of this black and white, I wanted to actually come and share with you guys some of the things that in regards to the Facebook post that I actually made. I'm just going to lay this down and then we can actually talk through this. Yeah, so the thing is that we had that poll, not actually it's not an intended poll, it's actually to engage with our audiences and our breeders, and to really talk about what are some of the likings or the preference for some of the breeders. And what does it mean? So in terms of profiling, so breeders actually go through a process and also a cycle, and the reason is because your liking could have changed over time. And like for example myself, I actually started off with this and then I like that, and then I move on after a few years, I like that. And it's not that you are changing your liking, however it's more of what you actually grow through, understand what it actually entails to actually get to that stage. So I can speak for those who like the Black Ninja Extreme, because those are the ones that have actually experienced breeding the Black Ninja from one line, from one stripe Black Ninja, and trying to get to the Extreme Black. And it takes a long time. So I think one case in point is the European breeder who has tried to breed them, and after a few years it's very difficult for, it takes a lot of time, I would put it simply. It will take a lot of time and there could be no results at all. So meaning that it could have taken 2 years, 3 years, and then you don't get that break, you don't get that extreme black in there. Then how are you going to proceed on? But the thing is, it is possible. So they have seen it. It is possible that they can actually breed the entirely black one. However, how long does it take to actually get there? So it's also sometimes depending on the permutations and the number of projects you can actually do. So if you have a lot of project tanks, you put one male, one female, and you multiply that by 10, and you try to come out with the probability of getting the extreme black. Is that even possible? Long story short, I think it is possible. However, the failure rate is definitely very high. Out of all the projects, 99% of the projects fail. And what we do with all the cows or all the streams that do not actually meet the standard, we actually put them in our planted tank, with the nano fishes. And definitely, we also donate to the schools. We also donate to stream breeders who are just starting out and do not know what to do with them and are afraid to actually spend a lot. So these are the streams that we actually give out to them. In terms from a breeder's perspective, the holy grail is actually to try to attain something that, like a project, trying to attain something that you couldn't, or a challenge for breeders to actually work towards to. Something that is possible. Something that is possible, and then you try your own self and then try to get there. It actually so it is it's more or less a matter of time. If you are able to engage, to actually allocate more time in the sense that you are not rushing for the results, then over time, over many years, you can actually get there. But however, everybody has finite time. So sometimes even myself, in order to actually gain that additional step forward, there's no other way but to actually purchase genetics. Purchase genetics means purchasing streams. Having that genetics actually help in that sense. However, for those who really want to try, definitely welcome. Does it mean that for Black Ninja to actually occur, does it also mean that there will be a Red Ninja? So Red Ninja is more often not considered as a Red Center. Some in Europe, they call the Black Ninja the Black Center. In terms of quality of the stream, I have received many good feedbacks from breeders who really understand the exchange of time with the stream. Yeah, so in the next video we will probably be doing something like the Red Center, which is one of the more common species, but however, not really. There's a lot of liking towards it. It is not an expensive stream. It is something that you can actually try to hone your skills in terms of the selective breeding method. You can actually start with all these streams to actually hone your skills. It doesn't have to be the the newest and the most expensive one. So it doesn't have to be that. You can actually start off with $5, $10 streams and try to hone in on the skill, meaning that you actually get good genetics. Like for example, Red Ninja, Red Center, you get good genetics, and then you try to do your own selective breeding. That will actually hone your skills more than to actually go and get cows or get very low grade stream because you like that stream. And so it depends on where you want to go in terms of the direction. If you are looking at simply just about selective breeding, you can actually get those streams to actually learn from there, because it will take time. It will take a few years to actually see results, and that is where I think separates the hobbies to the breeder, because once you start with selective breeding, it's years, daily over decades, that you have to actually keep going to actually see the results. So thank you guys for watching this video. Really appreciate it. And for those who like this video, please remember to give a thumbs up. And for those who are new, please remember to subscribe. And until next time, peace out.